Yo, this is Soul Drum 86 bringing you another video. Man, for the past like couple days, I've been trying to figure out how to make a specific video that I had some thoughts and I was gonna make a video and post it, but then 2K decided to drop a patch that fixed some things, and it kind of felt pointless to even attempt to do that video. I kept like starting it and then restarting it, and it just, I don't know, it wasn't flowing the way that I wanted it to flow. But I mean, I can still talk about some aspects that I was going to touch on. And one of those things was the fact that I haven't really been playing 2K the way that I was playing like last year, specifically last year. Um, and I don't want to disappoint anybody because I know that I got a lot of subscribers because they like seeing the um, old school matches that I do. And trust me, I love doing the old school matches. I haven't really spent much time in community creations. I have not downloaded a lot of calls. I mean, I did download recently. That's kind of a lie. Let me see how many people that I actually download. I got some duplicates in there. Um, but I mainly wanted to see it says it updated. So let's see. Let us see if the patch did indeed. Um, yes, here we go. We got the Saturday night's main event arena, which is cool. I'm glad this arena is in the game. Also, apparently I found out through watching a Symbols video that if you are starting a brand new universe mode, Saturday night's main event is already on the calendar. So that's cool. So like you don't even have to do it. Now, if you're in the middle of one, you will have to add it, which I'm definitely going to add Saturday night's main event. But I do want to check this arena out. But I did download some wrestlers. Let me go to my custom. Now, again, I have some duplicates in here. So I got a Big Boss Man. I got a Big John Studd, Don Morocco, Earthquake, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. See, I got two Moxleys because both of them looked good, and I was thinking about using Moxley for my rise. I didn't. I used Kenny Omega, Kamala, Kane 97. See, I got two Kenny Omegas. I didn't know which one I wanted to go with. MJF. Again, when I download AEW wrestlers, it's not for an AEW universe. It's for it's for my rise, because if I download a character that's already in the WWE like roster, I don't know if he or she is going to be a part of the story, and I don't want it to look stupid with having like two of the same character. So that's why you see AEW talent I've downloaded. Nikolai Volkov, Ricky Saints, and Sasha Banks. I'm using Sasha Banks for my rise. Tatanka, Typhoon. So I did download, like, this was recent when I got a lot of the old school wrestlers. I'm still not really done, but I did this probably like the old school wrestlers. I did that in like a day. You know what I mean? Like that was just like a session. Like I turned it on and I was like, you know what? I haven't spent much time in community creations due to the limitations and the inability to download from the PC. But I am happy to report that there are some awesome like console creators. So it's not all bad. Like there are some great, as you can see, these calls look great. Like that looks just like Sasha Banks. This looks like Nikolai Volkov. It's a great MJF. Both of these Kenny Omegas are dope. Like this John Moxley, as you can see, this is the game render. It looks awesome. This Hacksaw Jim, I believe this is the first appearance of like Hacksaw. I don't think this is the Hacksaw Jim Duggan in his blue. I think this is when he is wearing the black trunks. But my last video was kind of gonna be like almost a bit of an apology video for the people who love seeing that type of content. Again, you still will see old school matches on here. I'm definitely gonna try to do that. It's just that I haven't really. It's not that I'm not enjoying the game at all. It's just that I haven't been playing it as much. And I haven't, I've been playing universe mode a lot. I just haven't dedicated a lot of time to doing the regular matches because the time that I do spend on the game, I'm playing universe mode with updated roster, like with the current roster, I should say. And I have not downloaded any custom arenas. I have not downloaded any custom arenas. And I think it was just everything that happened before the game released. It just kind of soured me a little bit on community creations as a whole. So I haven't done that a lot. And I do want to use I do want to try to utilize it more. I am disappointed to have to download a Ted DiBiase and Big Boss Man because they were in this game for like, several years now. So it's weird not having them there. And then it's like, look, if you download Ted DiBiase, he's got one of the best entrance themes, and it's just difficult to not hear the classic Million Dollar Man theme song. Like, it sucks, man. It really does suck. So that's why you haven't seen a lot of like gameplay content on the channel. I do want to get back into doing that. The reason why I haven't updated any universe mode is because there's only a matter of time before I get sick of universe mode. Now, before I continue, because I do want to look at this arena. Oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. I was talking about getting bored with universe mode, and oh my gosh, what was that? Maybe I just need to start the match. Um, Maybe it was just the fact that I don't know if I'm going to quit. So I don't want to upload anything, not knowing if I'm going to keep the series going. The one thing that I was able to keep going and felt good about keeping it going was playing the old school matches. I just wish we had more arenas because they got rid of so many old school arenas, man. We had so many old school WrestleMania arenas. I wish that they would just look. That's an update that I would appreciate from 2K. If they were to just kind of, how should I say, like update and give us like just a bunch of old school arenas. I would love that. Like, give me some old school arenas and I'm cool. I don't even know who to use right now. As you can see, I have no sound on because I hate talking over the sound. That's how I do. I do these videos like live recording, like right here. I do want to use some current talent only because I am using the new Saturday Night's Main Event arena. Now, what would be cool is if for the Saturday Night's Main Event DLC pack that comes out, I would love it for them to add in the arena with that pack. I don't know why it was taken out of the game to begin with. Again, I think I don't think 2K really thinks things through when they get rid of these arenas, man. Like, they understand that people play universe mode so different. And if you know that people create different types of universe modes where they cover certain eras of wrestling, why not at least have all of the weekly shows available? Like, we should have pretty much every SmackDown should be in this game. Every Raw arena should be in this game. Every the Saturday Night's Main Event is simple to do. It's not that there was no fancy entrances back then. It's really just make an arena and then have the old school guardrail, like the barricade, and put in the old school ring. And Saturday Night's Main Event had two different type of rings. It either had all blue aprons where it didn't say Saturday Night's Main Event anywhere on the ring skirts, or you could do the one where it did say Saturday Night's Main Event on the ring skirt. But and then put the Wrestling Challenge arena in there, and I've said this before, put in, because from what I want to say, from like somewhere in the 80s to the 90s, they started to. There wasn't, like I said, there weren't really many fancy arenas in WWE back in the day. Like, they didn't have a lot of fancy entrances. They were simple, like the LED one that lit up that they used for some of the WrestleManias, and they used for Raw when Raw, was the beginning stages of Raw. So all you got to do is just, give the 90s and the 80s, or even just the 90s, all four major pay-per-views, and then people can easily just use those arenas for their 80s universe as well, and everything else will have to like download. I would be cool with that. And even for the Attitude Era, give what the Attitude Era's four major pay-per-views, the Royal Rumbles, your Survivor Series, your WrestleManias, like Just pick one from the Attitude Era. Pick one of all of those major pay-per-views. Maybe even some like Bad Blood in your house. I don't know, something, do something like that. I just wish that we had more arenas in the game. Um, but all right, let's check this out, man. Who do I want to use? Who do I want to use? See, I'm so old school. I gravitate towards the legends anyway. It's right now. It's very difficult, even though it's I'm doing my current day universe mode. It's very difficult for me to pick somebody of today to utilize. I have to see if they fix the ring announcer. I do have his voice turned all the way down, so I'm gonna have to see that. Actually, no. You know what? After I look at this arena, I will go back and see if they fixed the ring announcer's voice. If they didn't, that's gonna suck. So I do not like Gunther. Oh God. Ugh. Let's see. You know what? Let's use Jay. It is what it is. CM Punk. We're gonna do manager attire. See if that's fixed. We're gonna see if that's fixed. I like that. I like that. Yeah, this looks sweet. This looks sweet. I forgot he comes out through the crowd. Look at those red, white, and blue ropes, man. WWE should just go back to doing that. I don't like the all white ropes. I really don't. It's just so plain looking. Fun fact, I love the red, white, and blue ropes so much that even when the Attitude Era started, it took me a little bit to get used to the all red ropes and then the all blue ones for SmackDown. At first, I really didn't like that. I missed the red, white, and blue ropes, man. And look at the turnbuckles. I love it. The blue turnbuckles. I absolutely love it. Old school WWF logo. I love it. I'm telling you, I can't wait to utilize this arena in universe mode. I'm gonna have a Saturday night's main event coming up pretty soon because man, I'm all admiring the ropes. I'm forgetting to do this. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Hey, for what it's worth, I am happy that they brought back Saturday night's main event because um, even though I believe the first Saturday night's main event was before I was born, um, I still, when I go back, like I said, my big brother, he had a lot of this stuff like recorded, and I was able to watch all this stuff. So he recorded a lot. That's why I have so much knowledge on like old school wrestling, old school wrestlers. Hey, they fixed it. They did patch it. So manager attire works because that was getting crazy how that wasn't working before. That was insane. Now, you got CM Punk's manager attire. One of the patches that I would like to see in this game is for this to be like what they come out in if they do a promo. Also, in universe mode, they now have rivalry cutscenes available for PLEs. So that's pretty awesome because that made no sense why it wasn't there to begin with. You know what I mean? Like that did not make any sense why that was not a thing. But they did update that. So now you can have cutscenes in the for your PLEs, which is important. I feel you don't want it to just be matches and nothing happening story wise. But no, as I was saying, I digress. As I was saying about the old school stuff, man, like when I was a kid, my brother caught me up on a lot. So I got to see like the Mega Powers, like all of that storyline pretty much. Like I got to see all of that unfold. I watched all of the WrestleManias that I missed. And this was when I was a little kid. I was able to catch up and I would just watch these events with my brother. When I was back in like all throughout the 90s, throughout the Attitude Era, even into the Ruthless Aggression. Oh, I love this arena. Um, me and my brother, we would well, we would watch them together. He would pay for them, but he would buy all the pay-per-views. So we saw the In Your Houses. We saw all of the four major pay-per-views. My first, my first live event for WWE was SummerSlam 1996. I thought that was pretty cool for my first one to be a pay-per-view. That was my first time getting to see my favorite wrestler, Shawn Michaels. And I'm saying this for the people who are new to the channel. I know a lot of you guys already know this stuff, but yeah, that was my favorite, man. And then literally from that point on, like when we went to, it was me, it was my brother, and two of his friends. And we sat pretty close. Now you can't see us on TV if you were to like go back and watch that, because I try to look for us, but we're not on the camera side. So we're not on camera at all. If anything, when a wrestler is coming out to the ring, you can see our section, just not long enough. But yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, this is cool. I love this arena. Oh, I absolutely love this arena, man. Just looking at this, by the way, like WWE, if they wanted to, they could easily go back and start adding in the red, white, and blue ropes, man. Even having the blue turnbuckles, man, they could do that. Like this is cool. I like this arena a lot. Aw, come on. Ooh. But after we went to SummerSlam, so this video turned into story time, man. But after we went to SummerSlam, 1996, man, me and my brother, we were on a roll. Like, so pretty much, I haven't. The last event that I went to, WWE wise, was SummerSlam from last year, because it was in Cleveland, of course, and we didn't. I don't think they did it then, because yeah, I don't think they did it. I mean, we left pretty like quick, like with everybody else when it was done. But maybe you guys can tell me if you guys are still going to like WWE events. But one thing that me and my brother used to do, and a friend of his kind of let him know like what to do when you go to a WWE live event. So whether it was a show like a Raw or a pay-per-view or a house show, if you waited there while they're taking down the ring, the can it's off TV. The ring guys come down, they're taking apart the ring. Howard Finkel would get back in the ring, and for the people who were still there, he would tell them before that, like before the announcement, he would tell them that okay, I just won this match. Okay. He would announce when the next show was in that city. So he would get back in the ring and he would be like, ladies and gentlemen, just to inform you, WWF will be coming back to Cleveland. Oh, wow. Really? Whoa. What you doing, Drew? Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't expect this at all. I haven't. It shows how much I've played this game, like exhibition wise, because, ooh, got him. But yeah, he would come back and just announce pretty much. He would say the date and he would say the show. He would say if it was going to be like a live event. He would say if it was going to be a Monday Night Raw. So pretty much every show me and my brother went to, we would always wait for him to give the announcement, and then literally when tickets went on sale, my brother would go get them. And yeah, it was cool. Oh. So yeah, man, I went to a total of three pay-per-views. So two Summer Slams, one in 96, one in 2024. And then let me see. And then No Mercy. No Mercy, Attitude Era, No Mercy. Um, yeah, that's it. Two Summer Slams and then No Mercy. I think that was the only pay-per-views. And then we went to a bunch of Monday Night Raws. So pretty much every time Cleveland was in, like a Monday Night Raw was in Cleveland, we were pretty much there. Um, and then we did a bunch of house shows. And I think my best, not I think, I know, let me not say I think, my best seats that I've ever had going to a wrestling event. Oh, I can't even remember what year this was, but there was a house show the same day as the Super Bowl. But because they knew that everybody was gearing up and ready to watch the Super Bowl, the house show was early. It was like at 1:30. And I remember they announced that The Rock and Chris Jericho missed their flight and they couldn't make it because they were supposed to be the main event. So the main event ended up being DX versus Kane and Undertaker, which was cool. Brothers of Destruction versus DX. And we were sitting ninth row. That was amazing. We've only had bad seats one time, and it was a Monday Night Raw, and it was because my brother got the tickets like super late. It was like last minute. So we were like almost on the back wall, like at the very top nosebleed. But with WWE events, depending on how big the arena is, because the Cleveland, like back when it was called the Gund Arena, that arena is really not that big. So when you have bad seats, everything still looked pretty big. Like the ring still looked pretty big. The environment, the raw entrance and everything still looked pretty big. That was our worst seats. But sitting ninth row, man, that was phenomenal. We were sitting we were sitting like where the commentators would be if it was like a live TV event. I thought that was so cool, man. Like how my brother got those tickets, man. He went in the nick of time before they could sell out. All right. So what I want to do real quick before I end this, turn this down. I don't even know if you guys could hear that music, but I could hear it. As a matter of fact, no, let me turn that music. I'm not going to do the music. I'm just going to do this because I know YouTube usually turns stuff down or turn it off, the music. I don't need that up. No, let me put this up. Let me put this up. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I just want to see if they fixed the ring announcer. All right. Let's see. Gonna do this again. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right. All right, let's see.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins. A man who sets the WWE Universe ablaze and gets the crowd singing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Okay.
Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217
Okay.
pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
There's no denying Rollins certainly has a style all his own.
Okay, that sounded good. But
Seth freaking Rollins.
that sounded good, but at the same time, I had the music turned down on my end. So every time I had the music turned down, they sounded okay. It was when you know what? I'm going to say that YouTube is still going to cut the music because they usually do. I don't even know why they have the creator safe mode, but all right. You know what? It'd take him forever to come out. We'll test it with CM Punk.
The best in the world.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, C.
And like it or not.
Okay. Okay. So they did fix it. They did fix it because that's how it's supposed to sound. That was ridiculous, man. I don't know how that was even a glitch. How do you not catch that? Like, I'm just saying, like, it really does go to show, like, if you really wanted to, like, know if developers are testing games out nowadays, they are not testing games at all. They're doing the bare minimum. We beta test this whole thing because I don't know how you don't catch that. But anyways, anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. I just kind of went off into kind of like a story time about wrestling, and is just kind of on my mind, and it just kind of went with the whole Saturday night's main event because I do love that arena. Even the new one today, I do love that arena. Wish they would bring back the red, white, and blue ropes, man. That's my thing, man. But I listen. I'm going to definitely try to put up matches on this channel, like old school matches. I think it's just going to be a matter of time like when I get sick, when I finally get sick of doing universe mode, like we'll see how long I can keep that going. But yeah, because I do want to download some stuff. I'm an old school guy, man. I just am. So I definitely I gotta upload the stuff, man. So I'm gonna definitely try. But anyways, man, thank you guys for tuning in as always. Let me know what you feel out. Ugh, let me know what you think in the comments section. It's your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.